So Andy, one of the things you talk about is creating delighted and devoted customers. And what I'm interested to know is, how does a company go about measuring that? How do they know, how well they're doing with their customers?
I mean, first of all, for me, there's a lot of evidence, sort of research that says that delighted and devoted customers come back for more, tell other people. Key bit is checking whether that's actually happening in your business. So we talk about customer delight as being exceeding customers' expectations. So a starting point maybe to work out what are our customers' expectations. So very often I encourage my clients to ask their customers, not score us out of 10, but were you completely happy with what we did? Yes or no? Why? Why not? Because again, sometimes customer expectations are very, very high, and actually completely happy actually starts to make sure that you recognise that you are meeting or maybe even exceeding those customer expectations. And I think the thing for me, it's worth pointing out that customer delight isn't buy one, get 10 free. It's about exceeding expectations. And again, the really scary thing is in some sectors I've worked in, doing stuff on time, on budget, with a smile, exceeds expectations because lots of other businesses aren't doing it.
So you would advocate, and perhaps businesses don't do this enough, actually going back to customers afterwards and actually checking how we did. And is that something you see that a lot of businesses just don't do?
Yeah, a lot of people actually say to me, oh Andy, we don't get many complaints. And I would actually suggest that the really customer-focused businesses actually get more complaints because they're asking for it. They're actually asking what customers think, and then more importantly, making sure that they can deal with it. And we talk about turning disappointment into delight. I don't know if you've experienced it where customer hasn't been 100% happy with what you've done, but the way you've solved the problem, they actually think you're fantastic. Now, hopefully that's not the key learning lesson from how big a cock-up can you make and actually make it work for you in your business. But it is this thing about things go wrong, it's how it gets dealt with, very often does exceed expectations.
So one of the things I think is a struggle is because customers are more and more demanding. You know, we live in a world where there's more and more choice. So it's very well sort of talking about exceeding expectations, but doesn't that become harder and harder to actually achieve? And how does a company start to ensure that they can deliver on that?
Absolutely. We have a little 2x2 grid which looks at high expectations, low expectations, and poor experience and great experience. And high expectations, great experience is this idea of devoted customers. And they're the ones that come back for more, tell other people. But this is where the consistency bit comes in. So it's making sure that all our people have bought into it and that we've got the systems and processes to actually support that. And it's not about scriptees and scripted responses. It really is about engaging our people comes back to demonstrating the dramatic difference, which often is this great customer experience. So it's about doing it consistently.